Hello, my name is Lynn. I am a 30 years old cash budgeter. I currently live at home with my parents and my brother. I do handle a majority of my family's finances, so I budget my paychecks, a portion of my parents' paychecks, and a home help check that we get every 2 weeks. I am doing a budget with me for the month of August today. This is the first time I'm filming a video like this. I hope this setup is okay. I am zoomed in just a little bit so you guys can see my handwriting. If there's something you do not like about this, please let me know in the comments. I also want to mention that I am not a zero-based budgeter. There are a few reasons for that. The first one is my brother. He does get disability to help cover his monthly expenses. I do have a small amount that I set aside every paycheck that I leave in my checking account, just in case what he receives is not enough to cover everything. There are varying prices every time we order stuff. I feel like the prices are always changing. Most of the time it just gets more expensive. His doctors and then PTs and OTs also recommend different like rehab equipment that we can buy. So when those are pretty reasonable, I like to purchase that for him so that we can give it a shot and see if it helps him. And then there are just things that also just need to get like upgraded because of use over time. So that is why I do not do a complete zero-based budget, because I'm not sure how much that may vary every month with his expenses. If what I set aside is not enough, my parents will cover the rest of it. And another reason is that I can pick the amount that I want to budget every week when I do that. So I'm able to budget the week or the month in advance. So for the first week of August, I am going to be budgeting $1,050. My parents and I both got a slight raise, so for week 2, 3, and 4, we're able to budget a little bit more because of the raises that we got. It's not much, but it is enough to allow us to stuff a little bit more in like our savings challenges and to bump up some of these bills categories a little bit. So let's get started. The first week is $1,050. I hope all of this makes sense as I'm going. If you guys have any questions, please ask me. Week 2, I decided I am going to be working with $1,200. And week 3 and 4 will each, we will be budgeting $1,150. I've got a little cheat sheet for my bills. That's always what I start off with. I've got my categories, the due dates, and how much is due. So I'm going to use this to help me budget out my bills. So buffer, I usually put like $5 or $6 or whatever remaining few dollars I have at the end of my budget, but I want to add a little bit more. And so since we have a little bit more to work with the raises, I'm going to put $10 every week. I have 2 bills that are on budget billing, and so if I want to, if we move or I want to discontinue the service, then I have to pay that any remaining balance that I might have on it. So I started that buffer just in case something were to happen, so I have the money for it. CSA is my weekly produce box, and that is $17 every week. I don't think I will be renewing this once our 25 weeks are up. The vegetables have been amazing. It's just a lot, and with traveling and stuff, sometimes they go bad, and I know that's just how food works. We can't always go through all of them, or we try to, and it doesn't always work out that way, but it's just a lot of veggies that we get. If I become a better cook in the future, I might revisit that. But I did have a good time trying to cook different dishes and trying different vegetables I normally would not buy at the grocery store. Car insurance is $150 every month. So instead of just dividing that by 4, because I don't like to really like $17 is okay, but I don't like to, I like to use either 5s or 10s. I like to do my budgeting in increments of 5 or 10s. and so half the amount of that is $75. So the first week I am going to budget $40. Then the second week I will budget $35, so that equals $75, and I will do that for the second half of the month as well. Gas is our first budget billing utility, and that is $85, or has been $85 every month. So what I do is I'm going to do $20 for the first 3 weeks. Then the last week I will do $25 to equal out $85. Water has been about $100 every month. It's give or take a few dollars, so I just use 100. So that is $25 every week. Oh, oops. Now we're on to internet. That is $70 every month, and I do the same thing like I did for car insurance. I take half the amount, which is $35. And then this time I will start off with $15 for the first week, then $20 for the second. And I will repeat that for the second half of the month. And then now we're on to electricity. That is my second budget billing category, and the highest that amount has been is $120. Lately it's been $107, but I don't really know when that amount changes. And it's summertime, so we're using a lot more electricity to power our AC. So I just stick with the $120 amount. If there is a remaining balance, I can leave that, or if I have extra money, I will leave that in my envelope, or I can move it to buffer. So that is $30 every week. Next is our phone bill, and that is $196. So that is $48 every week. And that amount is so high every month already that that is the main reason why I want to try to save for a phone, so I'm not tacking on more to our monthly bill. Trash is a quarterly bill, and this one, so it is $69 for every 3 months. So I take 69 and I divide that by 3. That gives me $23, and then I will divide that by the 4 weeks, and that is $5.75. And so I'm just going to round up to $6 every week. I've got a decent amount in that envelope, so I'm quite ahead, but I am just going to continue on adding $6 every week. I do the same with pest control. Pest control is $139 every quarter. So 139 divided by 3, which is $46.33 every month. I don't really like that number, so I'm going to round up to $50 every month. And so yeah, $50. So that is $25 every 2 weeks. So I am going to start off with $20. And then I just completely lost my train of thought. No, $25 every 2 weeks. So I'm going to start off with $15 the first week, and then $10 the second week. And then we will repeat that for the second half. So 15 for week 3 and 10 for week 4. And annual, I am going to add $10 every week to this category. I do have one annual payment for my Southwest card. That's $99. And then I've been taking my $10 Kindle subscription out of this envelope too, because I had bought, I think, like a 6-month or 3-month deal prior, and it has expired. So yeah, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more into that category. And then last is my parents' insurance, and that is $355 every month. So what I do is I will do $100 the first 3 weeks, and then $55 the last week of the month. And let's total this up. So for the first week, it will be 10 plus 17 plus 40 plus 20 plus 25 plus 15 plus 30 plus 48 plus 6 plus 15 plus 10 and 100. So 336 is what I need for my first week, and my first and third week is the same, so I will put 336 there too. So now I'm going to add up my second week. I hope all of this is making sense and I'm not just like breezing through it or talking too much. So the second week is $331. And the last week, let's add that up real quick. Is $291. So next I do my moving out binder. The first week is going to be the one that is different. I do try to be consistent in how much I stuff in my sinking funds. But last week we were able to meet 2 of our goals. So for apartment, I decided I'm going to do $80 for week 1. Our deposit was our first goal that we met of $500, so I don't need to add anything else there. So I will put 0. Rent, I'm going to add $20 the first week. And utilities is the second one that we've met. Or no, I've met that a while ago, so I'm not adding anything in utilities. That has got $300 in it. Groceries, I'm going to add $20 for the first week. Household was the second one that we met last week, and that has got $300 in there, so I'm not adding any more. Miscellaneous, so I think I've got like 115 or something like that in there right now, and I want to even that out, so I'm going to add $15. An emergency fund, I'm going to add 10, as well as car maintenance and 1 month. So I'm going to add this up really quickly here. So 80 plus 20 plus 20 plus 15 plus 10, 10, and 10. So that is $165 for the first week. And now moving on, I am going to stuff the same amount for week 2, 3, and 4. So I am going to add $100 to apartment for those weeks. And I'm going to also bump rent up to $40 each week. And then groceries will continue to get $20. Miscellaneous, I am going to bump that up to $20. And emergency up to $20 as well too. And car maintenance and 1 month will each get $10 every week. And so let's add this up. 100 plus 40 plus 20 plus 20, 20, 10, and 10. And that is $220. Personal, all of these are going to get the same amount. I give myself, this is my purple binder, I give myself $50 every week to spend on whatever I need or want. Travel gets $20 every week. Hair also gets $20 every week. Coffee is going to get 10. Vietnam, I've decided to bump up to $60 every week with everything that has been going on there. I'm not sure when they would need some more money for medicine and treatment and all of that. Gifts will get $20. Christmas, I've also bumped up to $40 every week. We are in August now, and I want to reach my $1,000 goal before Black Friday so I can get a lot of my shopping done before Christmas. And medical will also get $20 every week. And future gets $20 every week as well too. And then rollover, I don't budget anything. If I've got any rollover gas money from my cash envelopes, then it goes into that sinking fund. So let's calculate this. 50 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 60 plus 20 plus 40 plus 20 and plus 20, which is $260 every week that goes into my personal binder. Okay, and my second page, I've got my challenges and my cash envelopes for my weekly spending. So I'm going to do my weekly spending first because those amounts also stay the same. I try to be as consistent as possible, whether I need it or whether I don't spend it. I still try to stuff the same amount. And then any rollover I have, I will put into my savings challenges. So gas is $40 every week. I am not pumping every week because I do work really close to my house. Spending, I give myself $25 every week. Honestly, don't really know what I spend this money on. Food, I also give myself $25. And this is more for going out to eat. Because my mom does most of the cooking at home. But if I do want to cook something and I need to go to the grocery store, I will try to pull money from my food and spending envelope. Fun, I get $10 every week, or that's what I budget. And usually I spend that on coffee. And miscellaneous gets $5. And I try to keep 5 ones on me just in case. And so I'll use that, like if my total is $7, instead of breaking a 10, I'll pull like 2 ones from miscellaneous. And all of this equals $105 every week. 105, 105. So now doing my savings challenges. What I do is for the first week, I am budgeting $1,050. So I will subtract my bills, which is $336, my moving out binder, $165, and then my personal binder is $260, and then my weekly spending is $105. And so that leaves me with $184 that I have left to disperse amongst my savings challenges. I am going to do that for the second week as well. So that one I get a little bit more, or I budgeted a little bit more, so $1,200 minus 331, minus 220, minus 260, minus 105, and that is $284. So now week 3, $1,150 minus 336 minus 220 minus 260 minus 105 leaves us with $229 for our savings challenges. And the final week, hope you guys are following along with me here on what I'm doing. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I can't really fit this calculator on camera with all these papers laid out next to each other. So yeah, the week 4 of August, we are budgeting $1,150 as well. So I'm going to subtract my bills, which is $291. My moving out sinking funds is $220. My personal sinking funds is $260. And my weekly spending is $105. And that leaves us with $274. All right, so with 184, there we go. Myself, my brother, my mom, and my dad, we're each going to get $10. I am doing a 1K challenge for each of us. So 184 minus 40, we've got 144 left. 52 weeks, we're so close to finishing, and that will get $53. So minus 53, 91. So my phone, my 1K challenge for my phone, I try to give that $10 every week. And I've got a mini challenge I'm doing that is getting $5. My savings challenge, it's just another one that I created off of Canva. I can either put $5, $10, or $20 in that. And since I have a much lower amount to work with, I am going to put $5 for the first week. So minus 5. So now I've got $71 left. My shopping challenge is getting $10 minus 10. My dad's speakers, I try to give him $40 at least every week, so minus 40. And then sweet treats is also going to get 10 minus 10. And I've got $11 left over, and I've decided to start the 100 envelope challenge so I can put kind of this leftover money in that challenge instead of going back and figuring out what categories I want to put that in. So I'm going to give the 100 envelope challenge the remaining $11. So I am going to do this for the other weeks. Week 2, I've got $284. So I've got $100 extra that week to work with. So I think I'm going to give each one of us $20 in the 1K challenge. I don't think I'm going to finish before Lunar New Year's, but I'm going to try to get as close as possible. So I'm going to subtract $80, then the usual $53 for our 52-week challenge. Phone is still going to get $10. Mini challenge will still get $5, and the savings I can do as much as $20, so I'm going to give it that amount minus 20. Shopping, I'm going to give 10. I'm going to skip my dad's speakers, so I've got $106 still. Sweet treats is going to get 10. And I've got $96, so I am going to give my dad's speakers $80. And then remaining 16 will go to the 100 envelope challenge. I'm going to repeat this. So I'm going to also give myself, my brother, my mom, and my dad $20. I think this is going to be the new amount that I will try to stuff with the increase in pay that we all got. So did I already put that in? Let me do this. 229 minus 80. Oh, yes. 52 weeks is getting 53. I should fill in this too, since these are the same, to try to make this video go a little bit faster. And then 53 for 52 weeks. $10 for phone and $5 for the mini challenge. And the savings challenge, I'm gonna skip that one. So shopping is $10. Each icon that I have on these trackers are $10 an icon. So that's why I tried to do those first before I determined the others. Sweet treats is also $10. Oh, I just screwed up my calculator. All right, let me do this really quickly. So 229 minus 80 minus 53 minus 10 minus 5 minus, so I've got $61. So I think I'm going to just stick with 40 for my dad's speakers. So I'm left with 21. Let's see what I want to do here. I think I'm going to put 15 in the savings. So I can do a 10 and a 5, and then $6 for the 100 envelope challenge. So I'm gonna calculate the 4th week. So I've got 274 I am working with. So minus 80 for my family in our envelopes, minus 53, minus 10, minus 5, minus 10, and 10. So I have 106 left. So I think I'm gonna put $20, try to get the bigger amounts done. And I've got $80 or $86 left. So I'm gonna put $80 for my dad's speakers. And then another $6 for the last week of August to go into my 100 envelope challenge. So that is how I budget. I hope that makes sense. I think this video is pretty long with me going through all my numbers for each week. So yeah, if you've got any questions, just leave them below. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching my videos. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so and giving this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys next time. Bye.